Good evening. My name is Bobby Walker. I'm an inmate from Florida Department of Correction. I did 43 years. And in doing 43 years, I found myself a lot of time in situations that I shouldn't have been in, but I put myself in those situations, and whatever the outcome was, then I made it happen. And I'm happy and fortunate enough to be here talking to you today about this because it was a road that I didn't want to go down, but it was a road I had to travel. And being incarcerated and doing the things that was everyday life in there. And if you lived through it, you lived through it. If you didn't, you didn't. Born and raised in Albany, Georgia. And in the process of being raised up in Albany, Georgia, I had a sports career. I played football, I played basketball, and I came out of Albany State as a quarterback. And I could have been, way up in the pros, but I blew my knee out in school, so that kind of put a little cringe in me going because I was a good quarterback. But I chose the street life because it was a life that, to me, it was fast money. And money is this. Fast money is that money that you're gonna get every day, but you're gonna spend it every night. You don't want to keep it because tomorrow you're gonna get it again. So in order to be successful out there, then you're gonna have to put that life down and choose another road, one that you're gonna have to work. I found myself in situations, man, where, I was fighting, whether it be a knife. I got scars and stuff on me now that I didn't have when I went in. And this is the one fight here I can remember because it was a life or death thing here. And he came, I don't know where he came from, but when he came up, I looked up. When I looked up, he was coming down. He had took a box cutter and two box cutter blades and heated them up and welded them and mounted them into a piece of plexiglass, maybe about 12 inches long. So I looked up, he was already coming down. I threw my hand up, that's how I got that cut. This finger here was cut all the way off. It was just hanging. And I knew then it was either death for me there or I was gonna be the warrior that I proclaimed to be. And that's what came out, that warrior in me. And to get your life took, all I needed was a carton of cigarettes. And I just thank God that I was, fortunate enough to come out of that. Because 43 years of that, waking up, person telling you what you got to do, what time you take a crap, what time you eat, how your room supposed to look. And that's you get used to that. And there's one thing, it's amazing, they tell you a number when you come in, and you don't forget that number. A lady, I think I was at the Social Security place the other day, that I went over to get my social. And the lady told me, she said, what's your social? I gave her my DC number. She said, what? Hey man, I'm so grateful, man, for freedom. I'm so grateful, man, for the things that God put in front of me and the people that He put in my life. Because these are people that I never thought I'd see or get a chance to meet again. I remember when I first came here at this place, Academy of Hope. I was wild and then I was wild and I wanted to fight right out there in that thing. I wanted to fight and my little brother showed up. He looked up, man. He said, "What you doing?" So I'm cool, man. He said, "No, you ain't. It's because you've been to fight." I said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Calm down," And ever since then, man, me and Mr. Lucas, he been like my little brother, Because there's times he need to talk, and I listen. Sometimes I talk and he listens. So that sharing a bond that he and I made, and that keeps us square with each other. Yeah. I learned. I'm a certified chef. I learned spices, and cooking. I learned how to lay block and brick. I learned how to read blueprint. I learned how to do auto mechanics work. You could learn it because you had people that was willing to show you. All you had to do was be that tape recorder and remember it. And that's what I learned in prison. And right now, if this job went boom boom for me, I can always go somewhere else and cook. I can go somewhere else and do whatever. I never put myself in a situation where I can say, well, I can't do that, I can't do this. I believe that I could do anything that I set my mind to doing. Because You people understand that if I come in here and I'm feeling bad, I want to cry. Y'all understand the tears, and you know the tears. Sometimes it's tears of joy. Sometimes it's just tears of sadness, or I might have lost a close friend or something, and I feel that pain, and I might come here sometime and I want to cry. One day I remember I lived way out on North 14th, and one day I walked all the way here because I wanted to get around and get in the I just wanted to be in the presence of good people, because where I came from, it ain't no good people. And I just let everything, I can say I just let everything bad go, because when I'm around my lady, she don't allow me to feel bad, and she don't allow me to think about the things that happened in the past. Because she tell me all the time, she said, baby, she said, when you think about the things that happened in prison, then that tells me that you miss that place. She said, don't think about it, then you don't miss it. And she's so right. When you get out of prison, they give you $50. And that's on a card, and they don't tell you how to use it. What happened to me? We was on the bus, and we had stopped to eat, and I was standing up to the machine, and I had the card in my hand. I've been gone for 43 years. What the hell is this in my hand? I don't know what to do with this. So I'm standing there, man, and I just looked around, man, and I said, excuse me. It was a police officer in there. I said, excuse me. I said, I just got out of prison this morning. I said, I just got out of prison. I've been there for 43 years. I say, I don't know nothing about this card. I said, I don't know how to use it. I said, what I'm asking for, I said, I don't mean no harm. I said, what I'm asking for, I said, will somebody please show me how? And man, you'd be surprised how many people came to me, knowing that all of them didn't need to show me how to use the card, even the officer, the police officer. And when I went out the building, he was still out there. He told me, he said, sir? I said, yes, sir. He said, can I speak to you a minute? He said, listen, what happened in there is reality. He said, if everybody did what you did in there, then this world would be a better place. He said, you can't do what you don't know. He said, but you can learn that you asked for. And I asked for help because I needed it, I probably would have been standing there right now. I hadn't even ate yet, But that's when you got to put pride down. You done came away from that now. You out here in society. I'm happy with the outcome. I'm happy with the way my life is going. I'm happy with the turnaround. And this place, man, Academy of Hope, they had a whole lot to do with that. I love Academy of Hope because I love the wisdom that you're gonna get here. You're gonna get the satisfaction of being around people that's not negative. You're gonna be around people that's giving you everything positive because they want you to be positive. The Academy of Hope is about furthering yourself, giving you that job experience you're gonna need. They send you on a job, And the thing, once you get to that job, the job I got now came through these people. And I don't want to blow it out there with that crap and make these people look bad. With me moving up the ladder the way I'm moving up the ladder, Academy of Hope put a winner in there. So I'm going to be a winner in that winner's circle. At the end of the race, I'm going to be the one with the checkers. So you got to have somebody that's going to keep you at bay, somebody that's going to walk that bumpy road with you. Because you're going to run into a bumpy road. It ain't going to be sugar all the time. And I love y'all, man. There's no better place. If you need to turn around, this should be the starting point. Because it's always going to lead you right. You just got to get on that road, stay on that road. Don't let the path get narrow on you. Keep it wide. Thank you, people, for having me and trusting in me and believing that I can do what I do and be successful at it. Thank you very much.